Hey guys, so I'm here today with kind of a different video. It's not going to be for everybody, but I'm just going to get right into it. This is missionary makeup. If you are LDS, you know what a mission is. A lot of different religions, they have like missionary programs, or people kind of go and do humanitarian aid work. This video would work for somebody taking a really long trip. If you're going like backpacking or going to like teach English in different countries. There's so many people that this video could be for, not just for missionaries, but I'm calling it my missionary makeup video because missionaries is kind of who I have in mind, but it's for anyone. It's also just kind of great everyday quick makeup. So anyway, so first off, no, I did not serve a mission. My sister did. I've got multiple cousins who have, friends who have, and I've had a lot of people just ask me, what should I take? On this video, I showed you everything I would take on a mission. 18 months of makeup in this bag right here. Well, I would probably have to repurchase some items in here, but this would last me a long time. I'll show you everything I put in here, and I also apply it to my face as I put it in, just so you can see what I would do with it, what I would take it. So if you want to see how I get this really quick, easy, everyday, super fast look, and what I would take on my mission, then keep watching. So the first thing that I would pack would be my skin base. So foundation, BB cream, tinted moisturizer, whatever is most comfortable for you, whatever you know lasts the best on your skin. This is the Too Faced Beauty Balm. It also has SPF in it, so if you are in a hotter area or somewhere you're outside a lot, something with SPF would be good. So I would go for something lightweight like this every day. So this would be going in my bag, but I would take a foundation as well. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and I would go with these bottles that are plastic that have some give to it, so that when you're packing they won't break. I talked to my sister, and she told me that she, on Sundays where she was speaking in a sacrament meeting or zone conferences or baptism days, she said that's when she kind of whipped out her nicer products. So I'm just going to put this on today. I'm just going to apply that with this Sigma brush. So pretend I just applied that with a wet beauty blender, because that is what I would take on my mission. It would save so much space. Next, I would take a concealer, just in case you have some pretty nasty breakouts, or you're really tired and your under eyes are really dark and kind of crazy. So honestly, like today, if I was out on my mission, I wouldn't bother with concealer right now, but I'll just show you. This is Maybelline Fit Me. Again, something that has an applicator like this, I would prefer. A nice packaging as well. My beauty blender is dirty, so pretend that I'm using it right now, because I really could wash it. It would take 2 seconds, but whatever. Next would be a face powder. I would choose some type of packaging that has a mirror, one, and something really hard and durable. I would not take something like this. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte. Like, it's just easily broken, especially if it's thrown in a makeup bag or a purse or a backpack or something. That would not last you very long. Definitely take a face powder with some good packaging, because powders are the most delicate. They could just break at any time. So I'm just going to set quickly that foundation I put down. If I used this BB cream or a tinted moisturizer, I still would set so that it doesn't move or slide around. And if you are somewhere really hot, maybe I would just even take a powder foundation. None of this liquid stuff, because it might just slide off your face. So I mean, it all depends on where you're going. If it's really cold and dry, I would get some good moisturizing face products. Okay, so next, for blush, bronzer, highlighter. Kind of depends on the amount of makeup you wear pre-mission. So if you're into bronzer and blush, obviously want to take that. But I actually took a couple of my cousins shopping, and they're completely newbies to makeup. So they didn't take bronzer or blush at all. They just kind of wanted to even out their skin. So that's kind of what they would have done. They stopped after that. But if you like the cheek products, I would pick up something that has it all in one. This is a Naked Flushed by Urban Decay. They've got different shades. So you could go to Ulta or Sephora and check those out. Also, this is one from It Cosmetics. Just has a nice big bronzer, a blush, and a highlighter. So just something that has all three. It saves you from taking blush, bronzer, highlighter, or just an all-in-one skinny little thing. So I would definitely check out something like this. Oh, I forgot. As I'm using the brushes, I'm just throwing them in my little makeup bag to show you. So this was just a big fluffy powder brush. I would use it to set under my eyes as well if you're taking like separate under eye products. I'm just really trying to consolidate on the brushes. So first up, some bronzer. So bronzer brush, I'd throw in my little bag. This is just a short little squatty brushes. I like these. I use this all the time, but this would be great for travel just because it is like a smaller sized brush. And I'm just going to throw on some blush really quick. Throwing this in my bag. I'm going to take just a little bit of the highlighter and just pop it on my cheekbones with my finger. You can completely skip highlighter. I just like the nice little fresh glow it gives, and I just want to wear some today. So that's it with that. I'm going to throw that in my bag. And this stipple brush is good to take too because you can blend out things. I also use my face powder brush to make sure things are really blended. If I wasn't sitting here explaining things to you and talking, it would be real quick. This is like my 5 to 7 minute face. Like if I want to do eyeliner, it might push it to like 10 minutes, but it's all up to you and just what you have going on that day. Okay, so face is done. Next I'm going to just take a brow pencil. So I've got two here to show you. It just kind of depends on what you want to spend, your brows, how you like them. This is a Maybelline Brow Satin. It's got a nice brow pencil on one end and a nice little brow powder in the cap on this end. So that's a good cheap way to go. I do prefer the Anastasia Brow Wiz to it just because I like the precision that this one gives me. But there's stuff out there for everybody. So first I'm just going to brush through. And I'm just going to fill in lightly. Nothing crazy. I'm not outlining. I'm just kind of adding little hair strokes. It's really, really quick. Very, very natural. You don't want to be spending a lot of time. Your makeup should not be something you should have to worry about or think about really. It should just be a quick thing in the mornings to just pull yourself together really quick and get you ready to meet people and spread the word. Okay, so this is going in the bag. I love that it has a nice spoolie on the end so you don't have to take one. Brow gel is a must for me. On quick days that I am just in a really big rush, I would just use brow gel just to set your eyebrow hairs in place and give them a little bit of color. It would seriously take 10 seconds each eyebrow. Run it through really fast so you could completely skip an eyebrow pencil or powder or whatever you like and just use a brow gel, and it will still do a lot more for you than doing nothing. I'm gonna throw that in my bag as well as the tweezers. Oh my gosh, you do not want to forget these bad boys. Talking to people who have like full-on mustaches, girls, I'm talking about girls, or like unibrow or crazy facial hair everywhere. Those are the type of things that you remember when you're up close and personal talking to somebody. Anything that sticks out like that, you remember that, and that shouldn't be what they remember about you. And this is just my opinion. I don't want to offend anybody. It's just what I think people would kind of appreciate. Next up would just kind of be the eye makeup. I'd take one easy neutral eyeshadow palette. You're not going to care about purples and blue eyeshadows and greens. If you are going to be wearing eyeshadow, they should be neutral colors in my opinion. If you just want to enhance your face and your features. So this is the Naked Truth from Wet n Wild. So my sister said that she only whipped out eyeshadows on days that she was speaking in church, or if she had a baptism that day, or just kind of bigger events, more important, well, not more important, everything's important, but just kind of bigger events where you want to kind of go the extra step. I would take something like that. I would take two makeup brushes, just a smaller, this is dirty, sorry, a big fluffy brush for transition color, just to do a nice wash of color, and a smaller one to get more precise. And actually I think I'd take three. Then I'd take a pencil brush, just because I like to do smoky, like lower lash lines, and smoking out eyeliner and stuff, so I would take a pencil brush and an angled brush. I feel like you always need an angled brush. If you have gel liner or if you need to fill in eyebrows with powder, or even using eyeshadow as eyeliner. You can use an angled brush, get it wet, and use eyeshadow to give yourself a nice liner. So 4 eye brushes for 18 months, I mean, that's pretty good. And I would honestly use them, if not weekly. I mean, I'd use them at least a couple times a month for sure. Next are eyeliners. You can take a black pencil liner if you're just kind of the daily black pencil liner user. I use a liquid more, so I would take a liquid and then a brown, just for chill, easy days where you want some definition to your eye, but you don't want black. I've done a wing a million times, so go check out other videos if you want to see me use a liquid liner to do a wing. That takes practice, so if it takes you a lot of time, maybe don't reach for this because it's more time consuming. But if you are a pro liquid liner user, obviously take one. For now, I'm just going to show you what I would do with a pencil liner. I would just push it into my lashes, not your eyeball, your lashes. I would take that pencil brush and I'd just soften it so that you don't have to worry about it being too precise. If it's kind of got little bumps in it or it's not very straight, it does not matter because you could just smudge it out. You could even use a Q-tip instead and just soften up that brown liner. The more you smoke it upwards, the more dramatic it's going to look. So if you keep it really tight to your lashes, very daytime appropriate. You don't have to worry about being too overdone. Also for liner, I would take a twist up one so that you don't have to worry about sharpeners. Okay, so that is something super quick and easy that I do all the time, just smudging some liner out. If you think that's too grungy or too smoky looking, you can just do a solid line or nothing at all. I'm just kind of showing you what I would do, and I kind of just wanted to wear that today as well. But curling my lashes now, I need to. If you have naturally pretty curled lashes, you don't need this, obviously. But I think just curling your lashes, if they are 6 straight, it just wakes you up. It really, really does. I'm throwing that in my makeup bag as well. Mascara real quick. Most days my sister actually said she just would do her face, tinted moisturizer or whatever, powder and mascara. So keep that in mind. You do not have to do these steps that I'm doing every day. Mascara is going in my bag. So I would take a lip balm chapstick just every day. I'd have that. You can buy them at gas stations, wherever, whatever. If you want to take different colors because you like lip colors, I would go to Sephora or Ulta or even Walmart. Right now it's the holiday season, they probably got a bunch, just the mini lip sets with different colors, and so you don't have to take a full-sized, like you don't have to take a bunch of full sizes. You could just take a few colors because you probably won't wear color that often, again just on those more special days. So I'm just going to throw these in there just to show you that you could take options if you want. And I wouldn't take a bunch of different colored lipsticks or lip liners because those you usually have to touch up. Glosses you can throw on in the morning, and if they wear away throughout the day, it's fine. You won't look weird with like a ring of weird lip liner or anything. This is just kind of my perfect everyday lip product. Color Sensational Elixir from Maybelline. It's basically my lip color but better. So that is what I would throw on in the morning as it wears away. Maybe if your lips get dry, just throw on your chapstick later. It does not matter. Another thing I would take would be an eyeshadow primer. If you are worried about your eyeshadow looking crazy throughout the day, if you are taking eyeshadow. So everything I just used, plus the extra products that I would take, tools and everything, brushes, fit in this little makeup bag. It would take up barely any room. I think I would keep this in my purse as I traveled. My mom actually uses a Tupperware for a makeup case. The kind of Tupperware with the lid and then you can like lock the sides. Have you ever seen those kinds? I'm pretty sure you have. You would put the lid on and then snap the sides down. It's supposed to be for food. She uses that as her makeup thing when she travels, just because there's no way your makeup will break if it's in a hard box. There's a tip if you are worried about breaking products, having stuff kind of explode or anything like that. So really quick, I just kind of pulled up on LDS.org, missionary.lds.org. If you're serving a mission, you've probably already looked all this up. But they say you're not required to wear makeup. You don't have to. They say you're not required to wear makeup. However, wearing makeup can help you look your best. It's kind of a given. Honestly, you could have the best personality in the world, be the sweetest person, the most outgoing person, But if you walk up to a complete stranger with kind of a look like you just woke up, like you don't care about your appearance, you're not as easy to talk to. You could be amazing, you could be the best missionary in the world. I know it's the sad truth, but you will be easier to talk to, sad to say, but easier to look at, easier to communicate with and engage with if you look like you care about yourself. I know there's those days when you're just in a rush, you just don't want to put anything on, you're focusing on other things, more important things. But if you just take a couple minutes, it does not have to be much, just make yourself look presentable, look like you put effort in, you'll see a huge difference in your day, in the people you talk to, in their reaction to you, and how you feel. So it says, if you choose to wear makeup, be sure that it is natural and conservative in style and color. Like purples, deep greens and stuff, that's neutral, that's totally fine, that's calm enough. But don't take your Urban Decay electric palette or anything like that. You know what I mean? Just kind of be smart with it. Save space. Just take things you know would be appropriate color-wise, and even like the types of products. So any thick, crazy, dramatic, really colorful, really heavy makeup, I would just leave it at home. So yeah, I hope this video helped out some of you. If you know anyone serving a mission who maybe needs a little help makeup wise, or is maybe just kind of lost on what to pack, maybe shoot them this video. So if you are planning on serving a mission, good luck to you, work hard, be safe, be good, and remember that it's on the missionary info page, whatever. You don't have to wear makeup. It's honestly just easier for people to relate to you, to talk to you, to look at you, to connect with you if you look like you put some time and effort into your appearance. It's just kind of how the world goes, sad but true. That's just life. So hopefully it doesn't offend anybody. If you don't like wearing makeup and you are confident without it, then that's awesome. Just remember, it's okay to take a little bit of time to put yourself together really quick before you go and serve. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with another video soon. Don't forget to subscribe and check me out on Instagram. Thank you again. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.